Hey guys, I'm Jay Furniss and I'm here with my coach Nathan Smith. We're just reliving the 2019 Aussies board final. We're currently on the line here, ready for the start, and the nerves are pretty high. And I remember Nathan saying to me that morning, saying, you could win this and give it a crack. So I did. So we're off and jumped on the board and straight into it, and we going 100 miles an hour, and I'll pop over this wave right here, and everything's running through my head as to what's going on.
Yeah, Jay, look, you got a bit of the wriggle on down in the prone position. So we see Matt Pavlakar on the right hand side. Did you guys know that they look like they got a pretty good start on the southern side? Could you see them at all?
Look, so I was just trying to focus on myself, especially in Kurrawa. You got to really worry about yourself and focus on how you're going to get out. And I saw to my left the wriggler snuck out here, and also Bevy had a pretty good start as well. So I was trying to scramble to get up to Cam Guthrie's wash, and hopefully he would get up to Bo Wheeler's wash.
And I mean, I always talk about a clean race is always a good race, and it looked to me that you had a really clean start, no mistakes, and I guess when you have no mistakes, you keep the heart rate down a little bit lower than what it normally would be, but you're probably at the minute mark now, chasing up the Cam Guthrie, who's looking for a good position to settle down out the back. Yeah,
so definitely there were two distinct packs, and I tried to scramble to get up to that. And once I knew I got onto Cam Guthrie, I knew that I could conserve a bit of energy and perhaps sit back and relax. But as you can see here, Cuffy is pulling up next to me, and I had to fight a bit of that rough water there. So I pulled out to the side and tried to get a bit of clean water and go a bit of my own to try and conserve a bit and not fight that rough water.
And were there any cat and mouse tactics out the back? Do you think the boys leading like Stewie and Bo, or the boys in and around you, were they trying to play a few tactics and cut a few people off or change the pace at all?
I know Stewie would have been up the front, would have been playing games with Bo. And look, that's good for me because that slows the pace down and it jams people up. So I was pretty happy with that, and it means the race is a bit slower, and that gave me a bit of a time to conserve a bit of energy and sit back and relax. And as you can see here, Cuffy jumped up between two people in the middle, and that gave Reece Burrows and I a good sit going around the cans.
And you're just next to Reece now, and you look like you're conserving. Look like you're going really easy there. Is that how you felt going around the back? You couldn't do much more?
Yeah, I couldn't do much at all, really. I just sat there and kind of conserved a bit of energy, and I knew when we turned that apex, I started to look around and have a look out the back to see what was coming and adjust myself to the swell.
And going around that third cam, were you aiming for anything? Because you look like you took a distinct line back towards the right-hand side. Chasing anything there?
Yeah, no, so I saw Stewie go to the left, and he probably had that tactic to go left and hopefully pick one up over that way. But I turned that can and had a look, and I saw one coming, and as you can see here, picked one up, and Stewie missed it, and there were a few guys on that wave that I got. I didn't get the run out of it like TJ and Bo did, but still got a bit of a run and was in contention still.
And right now, you're sort of chasing, moving towards the right a little bit. I think we come up to the critical moment in the race where you just change the direction of the board to head a little bit south. Here we go now. Big move there. That puts you on the winning wave, right? Yeah, so I stopped there trying to stall for a bit and really accelerate and track with the swell. So change the direction of my board and go with the swell, and was lucky enough to pull down that wave and really worked for it. And then here we are, 4 people for a run up the beach. And I was just thinking to myself, focus really on what I needed to do rather than those 3 other guys, and stalling right here, hands in the wave, trying to slow the board down so I could get some speed and get off and bunny hop and go for it. Oh, giddy up, mate. Get up the line. Get there.
Oh, he did. Yeah. He got there. So
mate, throw the board straight into the girl's shins under the barrier. I didn't like that girl. Nah, apologising.
Nah. I got a bit carried away, as you do, especially when you win. Everything was going through my head, and I threw the board down, and I think the momentum carried it. And I thought, the first thing I thought was, oh no, I shattered the shin. But anyway, she was all good, and so as you can see the replay here, just running it through into the gutter, and
big stop there. You obviously thought you're not going to burn any extra energy. You pulled off, reassessed where you were. Look, the guys were moving out in front, but you knew there was one moment in the race, and that came right here to get onto that wave. And big effort right now to change your board left. Reece Burrows gets on it as well. When you did get down, you only had 3 other guys on the wave. One of you we're going to miss out on a medal, and it definitely wasn't going to be you.
Yeah, so I got third a couple of years ago, and I was like, I'm not getting third again, or fourth. So I looked across and saw who was on the wave, and then I backed myself as a sprinter, and so I was sitting on this wave, and thought, geez, I could win this thing. So I really focused down right now and just thought, do the little things right, back to basics, and got off, and I think I nailed every bit of it, and gave Reece Burrows a sniff of it, teased him a little bit, and just took it off him right at the last second. So no, it was a great memory to look back on, and to see you win it back in 2004, and to do that now, and it's like to go through all the rounds. I think is a massive achievement to make the final, but then to put the icing on the cake and win it. I thought I was gonna pull out if I made the Ironman final, to be honest, but you just got to stick with it and back yourself, and I did. And anything can happen in those races, especially at Curra, and I was glad to come away with a win. So what this race means to me, it means so much, because I remember as a young kid watching YouTube 24/7 as a young nipper, and seeing my coach win it back in 2004, and to win this is a great honour. So,
well, Jay, congratulations. Australian Board Champ 2019, you hang on to it for 2 years, mate. Not many people get to do that, so look forward to defending it in 2021.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you to everything you've done to help me get there.